Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are having some technical issues today. By God, are we having some technical issues? We are having internet issues. It keeps kicking us off. So, I've changed some settings and we'll... how about that, What a beautiful tail line, a lion. Just rotating as he goes behind the trees. So, unfortunately today where we are, it is... The trees have grown up and, yeah... It's just covering our view a little bit as they rotate. The smaller stuff we are getting, the bigger stuff we're not, unfortunately. Such is life. We can see quite a few there taxiing out. And hopefully we're still live with you. I'm going to have to check every so often. So apologies with all these technical issues we're having today. It's just the way that things are at the moment. So yeah, we do appear to still be live at the moment. Well, that's always a good thing. You can probably hear a young voice in the background. That is Mr. T. Are you going to shout hello, Mr. T?
Hi.
That's not loud enough. The microphone's over here, you know. Come
Hi.
on. There we go. Mr. T's here with me today. Obviously, he can't go on the camera. Legal reasons, I'm afraid. Maybe one day. But just for now, he's just a voice in the background. Here's my eyes on the app at the minute. We have the Flight Radar app running, and Mr. T is looking at that and seeing what's around. Anything of interest on there that you can see, Mr. T? Not really. No, nothing at all. Let me have a quick look here, because I think there might be something of interest, like that one there, which is the Royal Jordanian, of course, which is taxied out, and he is also waiting to go. And here we go. You will see the Royal Jordanian just there, coming to shot there. The One World. Fantastic, eh? There it goes. Rotating behind the bushes. See him just climbing out through the bushes there. Always the way, always the way. So I'm just going to make sure that we stay focused. Just give it a quick blip, there we go. Hopefully, unlike last time, you are seeing a nice clean screen. No focus points on it, things like that. Yes, I upgraded the camera a bit. So it now gives us a clean HDMI output. That's what we really need. But if you're there, do say hello in the chat box. Mr. T is sort of watching that a little bit, so he will let me know. We are expecting a little bit of a rain shower potentially later on. Obviously we hope that doesn't happen, but if it does, we will still try and continue to stream. I've bought myself a rain cover, just haven't put it on yet. Silly me. Never mind. Before the Royal Jordanian goes, it looks like we have got somebody else to go first, eh? It's just not on, is it? Yes. The little Ryanair is pushing ahead. Here he goes. Should see him rotate. There he goes, and he's just up behind the bushes. So what have we going to have next, do we reckon? Will it be the EasyJet Or will it be the Royal Jordanian? Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets. Could be anybody. All we know is that it's not going to be the A330 Jet 2 behind them. It's going to be the EasyJet by the looks of it. He's nudging forwards. Obviously his slot is ahead of the Royal Jordanians, so he gets to go first.
I don't think anything's coming. I found an interesting plane, but it's just come past Manchester, isn't it? Just one. It's just come past Manchester.
All right, okay. We've just gone over the. In fact, no, it is here. It's taxiing. It's just been turned on. So there is an Embraer Phenom 300. Has just appeared on the flight radar system. In fact, I'm looking across and I can see him out there. But I will show you that after these departures. And off he goes. It is going to be the Royal Jordanian next. Here he comes, lining up and ready to go. So in case you're not sure, he's going to a man. Not a woman, a man. Sensible pilot, eh? What a sensible boy. I'll say boy, it could be a female pilot, I just don't know. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to charge my scanner batteries, so we are without scanner today. But here we go. Powering those engines up. Just as another Ryanair, I think it is, just landing behind on runway 23 right. Here we go, full power. Listen to this. Oh, beautiful. Rotating late, he's obviously a bit heavy, so he's going behind the trees to rotate and climb out. The majesty that is these incredible machines taking flight, disconnecting from Earth, like the birds.
Seeing where the other one is.
Okay, Tyler's just been looking at the scanner, sorry, the flight radar, just seeing what we've got to go next. The one lined up, do you want to tell everybody what it is?
Say Jet 2, Airbus A321.
There we go, yeah, Airbus A321, and he's going to Tenerife, or as I like to call it, Tenerife. All I'll say is it's somewhere warmer than here. That said, we've got a nice breeze, but it's not cold. A package holidays you can trust. There we go. The Ryanair taxiing in over there. Jet 2 just lining up. We've got two Jet 2s going out now, haven't we, Mr. T? So the first one that's just lining up is the one to Rhodes. And then behind that we will have the A330 that everybody can see. It's going to Tenerife. Here we go. I'm just going to spin the camera quickly back round because the A330 is already lined up. He's not hanging around in the lineup, and I don't think he'll hang around really in the departure. There's not that much of a weight turbulence for him from a smaller aircraft in front of him, so the chances are he will go quite quickly. And here we go, we can hear the engines spooling up now. There you go, he is rolling. Just as the camera decides to turn off its screen a moment, there we go. He's a beast. So we won't see him rotate, most likely he'll be behind the bushes. Oh no, just go in there. And away he goes. Spinning around again. I hope you're not getting dizzy, everybody.
I think the Rhino's going to come in still.
So we have got a completely unliveried aircraft here. That's because it's on lease from Go2 Sky. On lease to, let's have a look here. Ooh. Not sure actually, Thompson. Who took over Thompson? I can't remember, having a bit of a brain fart there. But in the meantime, just landed on 23 right, I'll spin the camera. We have got the Turkish airline. The trident painted on the side there. I know it's not actually a trident, it is a flower that's found in Turkey. I don't know the name of the flower, but that's what it actually is. And here we go.
Coming to Manchester, it's got the thingy.
Now, you mentioned before the little Phenom. You might just catch a glimpse of it taxiing out there. So he will be departing shortly. We do hope you're enjoying seeing the aircraft here departing. I know we probably all wish we were on board one. Well, assuming it was going somewhere nice and warm, obviously. That said, it's not cold today. It's overcast, granted, but is it cold? No. Not cold at all. Anyway, we mentioned about the little Phenom. That we could see the other side, the little Embraer Phenom 300. It's just coming and lining up now. Here he is, and this little thing will be off the ground in 2 shakes of its rudder tail. It really will. So we should see this completely through into the climb out. You watch, he'll now prove me wrong, won't he? He'll keep it down on the ground, saving his engines. Do a gentle rotation climb out behind the trees. Well, we can hope not, can't we? We can hope not.
Obviously he's quite a bit smaller, so he has to have quite a bit of a gap set up behind the last departing aircraft, because he does not want to catch all that wake turbulence from a great big aircraft. It would flip him over, and that is definitely not a good thing. I'm sure that his passengers on board would like to stay holding their champagne in the glass and not having it spilt all over them. Unless, of course, they're gin and tonic drinkers, in which case, let's shake them about. Hey. We have also, I don't know if you can hear it in the background there, we have got a little ATR 72, I believe that one, for Aer Lingus. So very sad. Oh, here goes the Embraer. Let's see what he does then, shall we? Will the Phenom get airborne? And yes, he does. Apologies if the camera just blipped then. I caught the lead and pulled it slightly, so I had to pop it back in quickly, so hopefully the camera is still streaming for you. Let me have a quick look. Yes, it is. If you are watching, do say hello in the chat group, in the chat screen. That's how I know you're watching, and it would be great to know. Now then, we also have with us today a new toy. Oh yes, we do. I've got a little, it's a Bluetti EB3A. It's a power bank, but not just any old little power bank. This is a 268 watt hour, 600 watts output bank. So that should allow us to stream for quite a bit longer. Rotate and airborne. Whee! Just to give you an idea where we are today, literally just there, which is in at about our 11 o'clock position. You can see a gap between the trees. That's actually the gap between the two runway tunnels for the main road underneath. So here we are. We've got the ATR 72 for Aer Lingus. Where's he going, Mr. T? Can you see? He's just trying to find him on the app for us. So he's that one that's lined up there. He's probably going somewhere like Belfast, knowing him. Can you see where he's going? Is he? He's going to Belfast. There we go. That's not going to be a very long flight. Does it tell you how long the flight is? Doesn't tell us yet, but I'd suggest probably only about, well, that's the one thing I do need to sort out, ladies and gentlemen, is the camera. It does turn itself off after about 20 minutes or so. The actual thing, but that's probably about a half-hour flight for him, going off, and away he goes. Lovely. What have we got now? Oh, so we've got something very special coming here now on 223 left. We've got an airport vehicle. The unsung heroes of the airport, eh? Shall we give him a little bit of a follow, shall we? He'll be coming in, checking the runway, making sure there's no debris, any FOD. That's bits and pieces that can fall off aircraft. You really don't want any FOD on your runway. Gets sucked up into the engines, can cause extremely high amounts of damage to the engines that costs millions to repair. Or worse, it can actually cause an aircraft crash, as it did in the case of Concorde. There we go. Almost looks driverless, that did, didn't it? Ooh. That's a nice bit of grass, isn't it? Let's find him again. There he goes. And in fact, if we just look out to the far runway, there you go, there's the other one doing the other runway. So they've just done runway sweep on 23 right, 23 left is in progress. And there we go. So at the moment there is not a lot moving. We have got something taxing out. Oh, it's a Ryanair. Nobody panic. It's just a Ryanair. I wonder if Mr. T can tell us where this Ryanair is going to be going. It's going to Naples. And the aircraft is?
Boeing 737.
It's a
Max 8.
Max 8, fantastic. He's taxiing out now. And apart from him, it's looking rather quiet. Let's have a little scan out. We have got on approach at the moment a Jet 2 coming in from Dallerman. That's the Boeing 757. Don't see that many of those these days, do we? In fact, I think Jet 2 is probably about the only person, or the only company, sorry, that flies them into here at the moment, the 757s. Back when I was about 10, the first time I flew on an airliner, that was a 757 for Lufthansa. And we flew from Manchester out to Frankfurt and then back. I can just see it coming around the corner. Let me see if I can get him for you. The autofocus might not like this, but you can just see his light there. Let's see if it'll get him. There he is. It's probably just going to focus in on that brand Chevy Swaffham for a minute. It's hunting, unfortunately, the focus a little bit. The autofocus on this isn't the best. Ooh, I don't know where that focus thinks it's going. So what we'll do is we will try and help it out a little bit, shall we? There we go. In fact, what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to come out of the autofocus for a moment. I'm going to get this puppy on manual. There you go. Quite a bit of crosswind for them today. Nothing too big, but you can just see every time he's dipping his left wing down, just keeping it set for down the runway. Here he comes. And touchdown. There we go. Let's throw it back to autofocus for you guys. Ooh, a nice post there. There we go. Right, okay, so Ryanair just lining up again for us here. And we will follow them out. And Mr. T has just found on approach we have got a little VistaJet coming up from Luton in a Bombardier Challenger 350. We will try and get him for you in just a moment. Let's first of all get this Ryanair departing.
he goes. So the what was it again you saw there? A Bombardier 350, was it? A Bombardier 350. Let's have a look here. Apparently we've got a few coming in, he's telling me now.
Jet 2 and a Ryanair.
We've got a Jet 2 and a Ryanair coming in after that, I'm being told by Mr. T. Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. T? He says. Don't forget that the viewers can't hear you when you go like an ape. You've got to talk. Okay. Well, the Bombardier is a little bit. So I can just make out his light. He's out behind those trees, just to the right of shot there. You might every so often just get a little glimpse. I'm going to have to come out of that autofocus again because it really gets thrown around by those little trees there. You can just occasionally see the little speck of light right by those bottom branches. We've also, just coming round the back of Glossop at the moment, we've got the Airbus A319, the shuttle from London Heathrow. One of our regular visitors, with Charlie Hotel for those tail catchers amongst us. Just looking around behind us where the wind's coming from, seeing if that rain is approaching yet. It's not at the moment. Let's hope it doesn't come.
No, we're assuming it won't.
Oh, should be able to see that Bombardier 350 on your screen there. There he is. Let's see if we can get in there and focus on him. There he is. Well then. Yep. We'll follow him all the way in. Ooh, doesn't he look tiny? Beautiful, but tiny. Little bit of throw around there from the wind. And he's down. Yep. Got the thrust reversers open there. That's the buckets that have opened at the back of the engine, just closed up again. Okay. And he's taken the high speed off ramp, the off slip from the runway vacated. Fantastic. Well, there we go. Coming back round. Got a couple of aircraft coming in at the moment. Mr. T hopefully can tell us what this one's going to be. Mr. T's just scanning around at the moment, seeing what else is around the area, just as we're landing here. He just found a place on the map that we'd been to recently. It looks like a Jet 2 to me. Wonder where he's come from. Touchdown.
Oh, David, look, I found it again. Found it again. Now I can find it.
just going to have to make a little adjustment, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm just going to slot the camera for you just a moment. And the next one coming in, you can probably just make out in just a moment, apparently is the Ryanair. Not a Ryanair, it is the Ryanair, this one. There can only be one. And he's had a long journey, he's coming from Londonderry over in Ireland. And I believe behind him you've got the we've got the shuttle right behind that coming out, have we? Excellent. There we go. So where's the shuttle at the minute? The answer is not in space. Just coming over Stockport, is it? Excellent. Well, it has to be said, the weather has been a little bit better than the forecast said it was going to be. The next aircraft, you can see the shuttle just on the right hand edge of the screen there. However, I'm just going to turn my mic off because I'm pretty sure none of you beautiful viewers would like to hear us munching on a sandwich. So I'll be back with you in just a moment or two. Working better now, it seems to be staying connected better. What was it? Well, we finally got one there, all the way out nicely. And there is another one inbound.
Trees of Ireland.
The engines, you can see those thrust reversers, and closed again. There we go. They've certainly helped him stop. And we have also got a Sun Express taxiing out just here. Mr. T is frantically trying to show me something on the app. I will have a look now. And what's he found here? Oh, we've got a KLM coming in, a 737 KLM. But ahead of the Sun Express, we have got a Jet 2. There he is. Where's this Jet 2 off to, Mr. T? Can you tell us?
Mr. T is just having a look to find out for you all where this aircraft here, this aircraft is going.
Let's have a look for you.
And he's off to Ibiza. Probably got a big party already on board going on. We'll have to look and see if it's the aircraft bouncing up and down. All the party goers already raving on there. Gotta be honest, it's somewhere I've never really wanted to go. Strange, but I've never really wanted to go to Ibiza. I'm not a party animal by any stretch of anybody's imagination or creation. So we've just had a quick look to see regarding the Airbus A380, the Emirates, that the evening flight that is due to come in. It's showing currently an ETA of 2.25 hours. That would be roughly quarter past 7 this evening. Now, I don't know whether we're going to be here then or not. It all depends. But you never know.
We
We
will
will
see.
see.
As
So I am running a new bit of kit today also,
which
hopefully allows us to stream for longer. So in the past, the longest stream we managed before we ran out of laptop power was 2 hours and 26 minutes, I think, off the top of my head. The big power bank that we have got now should allow us to extend that considerably.
Potentially
up to sort of 5, maybe 6 hours. I think that's pretty good going. It's a long time to be stood on your feet.
I should just point out that Mr. T has got a chair with him. Oh, he's smiling at me now. Are you going to share that chair?
Not in space.
Apparently he's not going to share the chair.
And you said you didn't have the space for
There we go.
Sorry about that. So,
Something I need to
look into on this new camera I've got. It seems to turn the shutter off after about sort of 15-20 minutes.
I know
I know
why
why
they do it, it's
to
to
prevent overheating of the sensor, but yeah.
Maybe one day when I win the lottery,
then I might be able to get a proper, more decent, proper videography camcorder sort of thing. Until then, I'll be using my trusty Canons that I use for my normal photography. Reliably informed by Mr. T, there's an EasyJet coming in as well. I can't see his light, there he is, just on the right side of the shot. So they've got to let him just get on the tarmac before they release the Jet 2. I think that is likely. Just in case he has to do a go around. You can see him got quite a bit of side slip on there. There's obviously quite a lot of wind up there now. There's that left wing down again. And again. Right before touchdown. That should be good. There we go. Puff of smoke off the wheels. We have a touchdown. So we'll come back now ready for the departure of the Jet 2. The KLM has now landed. That looks like he's just waiting for a slot, so I'll just come back around. Have a quick look at that KLM that's just landed. If you are enjoying the stream, do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and share. That does help the channel. I know we're only a small, very small channel. We are very small fry, but every click helps. Every share helps and every like really helps. Taxes off, we'll just spin back round, got a few lining ready now. And here we go. Engines are powering up. And we're rolling.
got him airborne. All the way through before he disappeared. There he goes. Beautiful. Up and away. Swinging back around what we got. Can Mr. T tell us where the Sun Express is off to? He's off to Antalya. It's Turkey. That's somewhere that Mrs. G and myself have been with some good friends of ours. In fact, a little shout out to Steve and Denise, our good friends who we were there with. If you do get a chance to go to Antalya, it is a beautiful place. Get yourself to. There's two places to go. Get yourself for your holiday. Get yourself in one of the hotels down on the main holiday front there. But if you can, get yourself off to the Old Town. The Old Town really is beautiful. So we stayed in the Titanic Hotel. And every morning I'd wake up with that sinking feeling that we were going to have to return home at some point. Yeah, okay, Mr. T's just giving me that look like, enough with the dad jokes, please. I don't know what he's on about. I think my jokes are great. And there's that look again.
I think it's an EasyJet coming in. I don't know. I think it's an EasyJet.
And here we go. Sun Express to Antalya. Mr. T, are you going to give all the holiday people a wave as they go past? Then you never know, they could be waving back. You never know, if you were on board that aircraft and you catch the channel, we were waving at you. Were you waving at us? We hope so. Oh, then. So Mr. T's looking at the radar. And he's telling me that this is a Jet 2, and if you recognise it, it is of course an Airbus A330. Where's it off to, Mr. T?
Dalaman.
It's off to Dalaman. Rotate. Airborne. Let's see if we can just spot him through the gap. No, there goes the sensor. We'll swing it back round once the sensor comes back on. Okay, here we are. What's happening here? We have got not a lot. Some EasyJets over there. And we've got a Jet 2 taxiing out over there. Some more lucky people off on some holiday to somewhere very warm. Where would you like to go then, Mr. T? Somewhere nice and warm?
No,
anywhere?
Cold.
You want to go somewhere cold?
I don't like warm.
Oh, maybe Maybe we need to put Mr. T on an SAS then. Scandinavian Air Services, turn you off up there. Somewhere north into the Arctic Circle would be good, I think, for you. He agrees.
I'm trying to find
Mr. T does prefer the cold. That said, middle of summer, he'll be there with full trousers on, t-shirt, hoodie, coat, hat. But the middle of winter, shorts and t-shirt. Makes perfect sense. Now, Mr. T would like me to find the Airbus A380 on the tracking system. It's quite some way out. Let's have a look where he is. He has just gone past Budapest in Hungary. Just about to pass over the town of Győr, which is just to the southeast of Bratislava. Estimating to be here in 2 hours' time. Will we be here? Stay tuned and find out.
Knowing David, yes.
I don't know if everybody heard that. Mr. T says, knowing David, yeah, we'll still be here.
Still be a
However, knowing Mrs. G, I'll probably get a message saying, what time are you bringing him back?
10 o'clock.
Oh, he wants to go home at 10 o'clock. Well, it'll be pitch black by then.
No, that would be you.
Oh, if it was me, yeah, I'd be here till dark. The Jet 2 just landing there. That one has, let's have a look. He's just come back from Kefalonia, which, if I recall, is Greece. One of the Greek islands. That's definitely somewhere warmer. In the meantime, this Jet 2 here, he's following the Sun Express to Antalya. Given the chance, I would definitely be on that aircraft.
Imagine Jeff, Kane and James were watching. Could be, you never know.
Look. Come on. There we go. Club people off to Ibiza there.
Fantastic.
Lucky them, eh?
Lucky them.
If you're just joining us, welcome. You're watching Manchester 2-3 approach. We are Southside and Manchester. Do say hello in the chat. Give us a like. Give us a thumbs up. And share away with your friends. Joined today by Mr. T. We are rocking some new kit. Unfortunately, I'm having a little technical issue with the camera. I've got to work out how to turn off this automatic shut off. It does every sort of 15 minutes or so. So today we'll just put up with it and so I can look at working on. For those of you watching, you probably just saw the Sun Express just landing on 2-3, right? That's come from Antalya. We just saw a short time ago, actually, the Sun Express going to Antalya. That's the Sun Express landed from Antalya and the Jet2 holidays going to Antalya in just a moment. Ryanair taxiing out behind him. Just there. Here we go. That's about a 4.5 hour flight for the passengers there off to Antalya. So a little Ryanair landing for us there. Keeping in theme, there's our Ryanair taxiing out there, ready for departure to your left. So for those of you interested, when an aircraft is departing from a major airport, they do what are called SIDS. Yeah, as in the name, like Sydney, but SID stands for a Standard Instrument Departure. It is a pre-planned route that takes them out, avoids noise-sensitive areas, and from that then it keeps them nicely spaced for the radar controller then to turn them onto track for their destination.
How do you know what is that country you kept talking about before? Like with the red
Antalya?
Yeah, how is
That's
it?
in Turkey. Down near the Mediterranean, that's it.
As
As you can probably hear, Mr. T is not
a great number of years in age. How old are you now, Mr. T? He's 9. So he's learning where all these places are that the aircraft are going to and coming from. He's just asking where is Antalya. Because it's Turkey. So the Ryanair just taken off there to Malaga. Now he's just looked at the radar, Mr. T has, ready for this Jet 2 that you can see. And he's gone, I can't say that one, I can't pronounce it. I had a look at it and I went, I can understand why. Because this one's going to Thessaloniki. Oh, hang on a second, we have got an abort takeoff. We have an aborted takeoff. We're an immediate thrust reverse and he is exiting the runway. I wonder why. Something was not right there, it sounded awful. But he is off again. So we saw the thrust reversers kick straight out, he powered up, started rolling, and as he tried to go to full power, it sounded awful for a second, and instantly the thrust reversers were put open to stop him and get him off. Maybe he'll just pause there and see if it's something he can fix quickly before trying again. And maybe it's not, but we'll find out. There's the Air France just landed on Tooting right. We will keep an eye on EasyJet. Because at the moment he is not going to the unpronounceable place, Thessaloniki. But we will keep an eye on him. It's time like this, I wish I had my scanner with them. Next time, Gadget is the saying of next time, Gadget. We have got a Hawker 900 just taxiing out. He's Hawker 900 XP, extended performance. He's going to be going off to Istanbul. He is actually just there, coming straight towards us. Just turning there.
EasyJet with its rejected takeoff is
just
just sitting.
It's
It's safe to say he won't have hot brakes. He didn't have enough speed when they took the abort to worry about that.
But
But they obviously had some sort of an issue.
Just
Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. It's just cooled off a little bit here.
I'm
I'm going to have to throw my hoodie on.
So see you later.
Right, that's a little bit better now. The last thing I want is to get cold. Let's have a little zoom in on him, shall we?
Definitely seems to be turning and burning still on both engines.
So
So whether he'll need to taxi back to stand, something the engineers to look at, whether he'll manage to fix it from the cockpit. We will see. Like I said, we'll keep an eye on him,
and
and we'll see what happens.
What you can't see at the moment is I'm just, in fact, yes, we have. I said it sounded awful. And we've now got a runway inspection being carried out here.
Oops, sorry about that. Let's just, there we go.
The tail vacates as well, because obviously the aircraft vacated there as well. And what we have got, obviously because of that, is we've got a little bit of a backlog. People waiting to go. However, that is nothing to worry about, because it's safety first. It is definitely better to be on the ground wishing you were in the air, as the saying goes, than you were in the air wishing you were on the ground. So we are now likely to get quite a few departures close together. Ooh, just a quick one actually. I'll do just lines up. Fires up, our is taxiing. We'll keep an eye on where he goes. In the meantime, that's the first one away. Back round we go, the next one's already lining up. I suspect they will be doing minimum separation departures now. Yep, there we go, lights on, engines are already throttling up, spooling up, minimum separation. Caution, weak turbulence, clear takeoff. And Murphy's Law says that at this point my camera says I need a new battery. And it's spitting with rain. So I may have to just kill the camera just for a moment or two while I change the battery. We'll be back with you as soon as possible. Okay, that's the battery change. We are back with you. I'm just going to keep an eye on whether I need to put the rain cover on. That was, we just had a couple of spots, but it seems to have stopped again. I'm just going to keep an eye on it. Our EasyJet had the aborted takeoff though, or the rejected takeoff, sorry. He is back in the queue, ready to go. So we'll just keep an eye on him. In the meantime, here goes the next one. We've got a Ryanair heading out. Ladies and gentlemen. So we've got the Ryanair, then we've got the Jet 2 that had the rejected takeoff. Going to test the DP. So we'll see if he gets out this time. What have we got? Just landed. It did have a Finnair on its way in. That's not, that's a Pegasus. Fly PGS. Anyway, is he going to get out this time? His lights are on. He's throttled up. Spooling up. Full power. he's up this time. Second time's a charm, and off he goes. And have a little treat for you. So here comes the Hawker 900 XP. He's off to Istanbul. And I think we've got lucky with the rain. It looks like the worst of it is just past. It's the northwest of us. Fantastic. Don't have to worry about the rain coming on now then. Now watch this little beauty. He will be airborne. Well, yeah. In no time at all. Those little engines at the back. They are powerful. And here we go. I hope you're counting. Rotate. Airborne. Oh, he's quite heavy today, but look at that climb out, eh? He just pulls the nose up to the heavens, and away he goes. Istanbul is his next stop. Oh, look, there we go. The Finnair has just arrived. He's coming up from Helsinki, if memory serves. So do drop us a comment if you are watching. Say hello, we don't bite. I think this is going to be an immediate departure. This is a rolling departure. He's not stopping. There you go. And there goes that camera again. I will look to sort this out, ladies and gentlemen. Again, apologies. It's something I wasn't aware I was going to do, so I'll be looking into that. I just have to press the shutter button again gently, and it opens it back up for about 2-3 seconds. It just means that for 2 or 3 seconds you don't see anything apart from a black screen. Here we go. something else just caught my eye as I was about to start panning, and of course he got out to shot a bit, so never mind. Life is still good. The very sharp eye on your might have just spotted what caught my eye. Just over here, the Turkish Airlines taxiing out. We're getting a little bit of rain shower coming through, a couple of spots. I don't think it's going to amount to very much at all again. But I think once we've got through all these departures, I might look just to fit the rain cover to be sure. Goes. And another living area. I'm probably talking now. Unliveried aircraft. This one is being operated by Smart Legs. Off to Marrakesh. Here we go. As you can see, we're quite a busy slot at the moment. It is the tea time exits prior to the evening arrivals. So Jet2 here, 737-800 coming to Rose. Clearly very heavy, using most of the runway. So the Ryanair that you can see, yeah, 737 MAX 8, 200, he is off to Chennai. That's on the Greek island of Heraklion, I think, off the top of my head. Oh, just in the meantime, we've just had a Lufthansa Airlines livery. He's just coming from Munich. A little 1 hour 45 minute flight. How about that? Short and sweet. The Turkish A321 at the back there. He'll be heading off to Istanbul. Here goes the Ryanair. Off to Chennai. So Ryanair from Billund, just landing there in the background. Here goes Turkish shortly. Maybe the next to go. Heading out to Istanbul. Oh, we've got a helicopter out there as well. That looks like an impact helicopter. Please one. And away he goes, swinging back round. What have we got? There's the shuttle will be going back down to London Heathrow. And they're lining up for us now. Manchester to Mahon. That's a jet flight. Where's Mahon? I think that's is that Menorca? Yeah, Menorca, isn't it, that one? Okay, somewhere nice and warm. We have got some yucky clouds coming in behind us. So I might have to look at getting the rain cover on shore. And here we are, the beautiful British Airways livery. Simply stunning, eh? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just bear with me a second. I'm just going to have to pop the rain cover over, so it's just going to have to go over the lens for a moment. There we go. Well, you probably all heard of a little bit of movement around then. That was me trying to get the rain cover onto the camera, which I think I've done best I can with it, the setup it's set up on, so at least I know it won't get wet now. So here we go, let's back to it. And of course, Murphy's Law says the camera says at that point it's going to do its little thing of turning itself off again. Oh dear, again, apologies for that. It is something I am going to look into getting sorted, I promise. We might have a little bit of rain coming through very shortly, so we are just keeping an eye on that. And, you never know, maybe we will, maybe we won't. So ladies and gentlemen, just having a look at an aircraft that's coming up over the south of England at the moment. What have we got here? We've got an Embraer 195 coming in from Lisbon, operated by Portugalia Airlines, Top Airlines, Top Express, the airline of Portugal. Just while we wait for these aircraft, I'm just trying to play around with little fittings that go on the rain cover. It's a new bit of kit for me, so I'm just having a play. Oh yeah, no, I can't see.
Do you remember this one? I found it. And when I was looking for
It's just a Tangier. Found that one well.
ages ago, so that one's ages ago.
That was 2.25 hours that took off. That took off before we got here.
Hello, Matt. You say there's a terrible echo. Not sure on that one. Let me just turn one of the mics off, because I've got two mics. I've got one running on the camera, and then I have a small mic attached to me. But glad you're there. Great to have you along. We are having some little technical issues along the way. Unfortunately, as is always the way in these early days. Got to work out how to stop the camera from turning itself off effectively. Well, not turning itself completely off, but closing the shutter, obviously. I know why it does it, but it seems to do it a lot more than it should. So I'm going to have to look at the settings when I'm home and try and get that sorted out. I've got Mr. T with me here today. You might hear him in the background. Unfortunately, he's not allowed on camera. But there's nothing I can do about stopping his very loud voice. He's giving me one of those looks now. And a little smile. But it is great to have you with us. I'm wondering whether that echo was because of the double mic. Do let me know, Matt. Mr. T's just spotted the Norwegian Airlines that's coming in from Stockholm. He's currently out over the North Sea, due here in an hour and 10 minutes. and away. Unfortunately, they are disappearing behind those bushes on us today.
Episode 380 is arriving in an hour and 6 minutes.
I'm being told the Airbus A380 is now due in 1 hour and 6 minutes. So we'll look to see if we can hang around for that arriving. And if it does, if we can do that, then we will probably end our stream once that's landed and taxied off. In the meantime, we've got a couple lined up here, ready to go. We've got we've got a Jet 2. In fact, where have you gone here? Why are you over Germany in the map? Oh dear. Mr. T needs a little bit of training here. He refuses to accept that. So we have got here the Boeing 737, obviously, which are new, but it's where it's going. Bodrum. He's off to Bodrum. We can also see just to his left, we've got the Ryanair there. He's got a really long flight, about half an hour, not 20 minutes or so, to Dublin. He hardly gets up to cruising altitude and he's already briefing for the landing. And without any introduction, off to the right there at the back, we've got the Ethiopian Airlines, the Airbus A350. One of the most modern airliners there is currently. The amount of carbon fibre in that aircraft is incredible. But as was proven, it meant that it burnt slower and gave a chance for everybody to get out. There you go, Matt, that's what it's doing. I have to just press the button briefly, it'll come back in a second. There you go. That's what I've got to try and get it to slow down on doing. I know I can't get it to stop, but it's a bit too often. And he's off anyway, as I said, the Ethiopian Airlines, he's heading off to Geneva. We're just waiting for the Jet 2 737 to Bodrum to spool his engines up and depart. And just like that, he'll be off the ground and away. Oh, to be on board, eh? Wouldn't that be lovely? And here we go. We really are having some technical issues today because I just realised that the mini HDMI plug that plugs into the actual camera had twisted out a bit and the feed had gone off the screen. These are all little things that in time we will get sorted. Right, let's put that there. I've just adjusted where the range holder for the camera goes because the rain does appear to have missed us mainly, so we're quite happy about that. I can see it. I'll just spin the camera around and it's all out there. It's out over the Cheshire Plains and out towards Merseyside. Obviously that's the best place for it. Yeah, I'm going to get some stick for that, I know. But yeah, it's better out there than here, that's for sure. Do excuse me while I take a slurp of my drink. Oh, that's much better now.
Which one's going to go first, the Ethiopian?
The Ryanair. I'm just being asked which one's going first by Mr. T. It'll be the Ryanair. He is already on the runway. And the Ethiopian A350 is still on the Link taxiway. Don't know if you'll be able to just make out on the camera in the distance there, the hills. And they are the hills just out to the north of Oldham. And we do have an Airbus A220 inbound. He's currently out over the Peak District National Park. An Air Baltic with a lovely tail on it. We'll try and get that for you when he gets here, but in the meantime, we've got the next one heading out now, Ryanair. Look at those winglets, eh? Aren't they a piece of art? And quite incredible to think that just such a simple little thing on the end of the wings can make a huge saving in fuel. Quite incredible. So here we are, the Ethiopian A350 with its extremely bright landing lights on. Brighter than quite a few of the other ones. But this will be a beautiful aircraft. Listen to it departing. I don't know whether what the sound's like off my little microphone on my person, but I hope it's picking the aircraft up. Okay, the engines are spooling up, and here we go. Will we see him rotate? Yes, we will. And he's airborne. Look at that, eh? What a beautiful beast. Away he goes. Gear going up. And away. Beautiful, eh? Let's come back round for the Jet 2. And there it goes again, the shutter. Let's just tell that to reopen. There we go.
5 minutes, and then the thing is
Apparently got something here in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Is it the Bogeyman? Or is it the Air Baltic?
Yeah.
The Air Baltic is arriving in about 5 minutes, I'm being told.
Last time I checked, the A380 was in Germany.
So apparently the A380 is over Germany now, I'm being told. In fact, he's just, would you believe, he's just crossing the border from Germany. He's going to cut over the little tiny bit of land of the Netherlands that sticks down between Germany and Belgium. He'll come out across Antwerp, back over in the Netherlands again, across the North Sea, over Suffolk and Norfolk, and then after that, not sure which way he'll get routed, but he will be here in about 55 minutes, so he should be here in less than 1 hour's time. So we are going to stay with you for that 1 hour. We have the power. Now that we are sporting an external power supply that we can take with us, which extends our ability to stream, well, I'll be honest with you, it'll keep the laptop going longer than I've got camera batteries. So yeah, we could probably get a full day's stream out of it near enough. Could probably easily do 12 hours. I have topped the battery up on the laptop. It got down to about 60%, so I topped it up back all the way up, and yeah, here we go. Departure time. And he's going to rotate out behind the trees. Unfortunately, those trees have really grown up a lot recently, so they are blocking the departure area a bit, but you know, there's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. I wish there was. I would bring my very large choppers and I'd be chopping them down. But no, the National Trust who own this land don't really like us doing things like that. And we've got to keep them on side, of course. The Air Baltic is just over Stockport currently, so he will be here in about 1 minute or so. We are, of course, waiting for the this Ryanair Boeing 737-8AS, who's off to Bordeaux in France to disappear, shall we say? Oh, in fact, just a quick one. We have the Lauda Air just landed. I didn't spot him before on the radar. There he is. And I can see the lights of the Air Baltic. However, Ryanair departing first. Oh yes. Hands up if you do like a nice little Ryanair. Oh. We will see him climbing out a little bit. There he goes. And I'm going to spin it straight back round. Hey?
can see it. Where's the other one I was talking about before? How far away is it? Right in that house.
We have a couple of bits of rain just coming through again. But here we are, here's our little visitor. Yeah, Baltic.
Two people sent a video.
Okay, there we go. Let's just zoom back out again. Just have to put the rain cover back over a little bit because we are getting a little bit of rain again. Not a lot, but really we don't want any of it on the camera. We like the camera dry and working. Yeah, we're definitely going to get a bit of a rain splat through now. So I'm just going to take shelter just for a moment. The camera is safe, that's fully covered. The rain was forecast, so there's nothing we can do about the British weather. Now, just while I take shelter, I won't be panning the camera. You'll see a Ryanair go across any second. Just going to get an update for you on the A380. In fact, just before I do, so a quick check here. Yep, so the A380 is actually over Belgium currently. He is going to go, if you draw a line between Antwerp and Brussels, that's basically where he is. Okay, I'm just going to move the camera, ladies and gentlemen, just a little bit. I'm just going to bring it back in a little bit closer. There we go. Does mean it's probably lost its horizontal pitch, so I'll just sort that out and I'll just then reposition the camera. Just trying to reset the angles there for you. As he goes there. As long as I can see the runway like that all the way along, that's pretty good, but yeah. It does drop quite a bit, so we'll go for a quick... Let's try about there, shall we? Yeah, I think might look at dropping down a lens size in a bit. I think while we let this rain go through, I'm just going to set it at an area about there, and we'll just let you watch the aircraft from there. So we're trying to just stay dry-ish, best we can. Okay, I've just turned you all on to the Canon's camera microphone. I'm just going to kill the one that's on me just for a minute. I'll be back.
How far is the airport?
Oh, he's 43 minutes.
Where is he right now?
Over. Okay, just heading out off the screen there. That's the Manchester to Palma de Mallorca 757 Jet 2. The 757s, of course, I believe, being phased out slowly.
He said if I'm going out in this bit, put my coat on. You've got just...
And what have we got coming out for you now? Just in front of that for now, there is the SmartLynx Malta Manchester to Palma. Just lining up. You can see on the screen there, you can see a Finnair, the Embraer 190. He's going to be heading out to Helsinki. And just off to his left, that you can't see at the moment, is the TUI Airlines, the Boeing 787-800 Dreamliner. In the distance, you just see taxiing towards us now, getting ready for departure. The Embraer 190 for Air France. He'll be heading off to Paris Charles de Gaulle. We have been quite blessed today to see a couple of small business jets around. You never know, we might see more, we might not. Mr. T is currently having a bit of a run around, burning off a little bit of his excess energy. Well, he'll sleep tonight. And here we go then. And again the camera had turned itself off, but there we go. And an EasyJet is just landing in the background. You'll see him, there he is, as the Finnair taxis out next for departure. We do have the Embraer 195 TAP Express. He is currently over Stockport on his way in. Due here in 2 minutes. He's coming in from Lisbon. And here goes our Finnair to Helsinki. Okay, so we've got the Air France. He's just lined up. He's just holding for a moment. He's an Embraer 190. So he just needs a little bit more spacing behind the previous aircraft, just so he doesn't get caught any wake turbulence. It's the last thing a pilot really wants to have to deal with, is any heavy wake turbulence from the aircraft departing before him. And the TAP has just landed there in the background, in from Lisbon. And the big TUI 787-800 Dreamliner just off to the left of screen, out of shot at the moment. He will be off to Tenerife. If you're still with us, it's great that you're here. We love having you with us. Don't forget to like, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you fancy it. We hope you do. And tell your friends about us. I know we don't stream very often, but when we do like to have you with us. subscribe if you fancy
Ooh.
it. There we go. Just checking how it's all looking on the screen. Yeah, we're looking pretty good there, aren't we? And France now spooled up. He'll be coming into shot any second. There he is. Off to Charles de Gaulle. Well, the good news, ladies and gentlemen, is the rain does seem to be abating now, so that means I should hopefully be able to get back out and start panning that camera a bit again. In fact, I'm going to do it. Starting, of course, with this beautiful Dreamliner. I think Mr. T is practicing his football skills without a football. Is that the Fly Pegasus? Just there, I believe it is. Mr. T has spotted I'm stood up, so that's it. He's straight back onto the chair to take over, keeping it warm for me. And he's onto the onto flight radar, having a look at what's going on around us. Anyway, here we go with the Dreamliner 800 departure. We are not going to see him rotate. He's behind the trees. That is a shame, I have to admit. Still, there's plenty more to see. I'm just going to remove the camera again and just put it back somewhere where it used to be, roughly. Hopefully, if I just do a quick adjustment on the legs and get it more level, and then I can just adjust down again. Just bear with me. If I just do a quick pan, yeah, we're getting there. Let's try that there, shall we? That's looking a bit better. Okay, well, hopefully padding will be a little bit more, not smooth, but you know, less uppy downy, shall we say. Oh, apparently there's one coming in that we've not yet seen. Oh, Caleb. An Embraer 175. We've not had a 175 in yet today, so that will be a first one for us today.
Just seeing what the others are coming in.
Yep, we've got an A319. Eurowings coming in from Dusseldorf. He is currently over Suffolk. Just north of London, in fact. Anyway, I think the Pegasus is getting ready to go now. Oh, and without me realising it, just like that, the camera decides it's time to do a turn off again. Here we go. It's quite funny because the old camera, I know it did it still, but it only used to do it, you know, every once in a blue moon. Whereas This one is doing it a lot more. So it's something I've obviously got to look into the settings and adjust something, which I will do before the next stream, hopefully.
There's a Logan Air coming in. 35 minutes.
Just landed. Okay, we are still just waiting for this Pegasus to go. I have a feeling that I'm going to probably get an Airbus A380 update from Mr. T very shortly. He's just looking at an Aer Lingus ATR 72 that is coming currently over the Irish Sea. He's just north of Llandud now, on a run towards Liverpool. But just obviously while we're waiting for those, we have got, oh in fact sorry, apologies, it's not Pegasus, is it, this one? My eyesight needs checking, I think, Mr. T. It's Iberia Express, of course. He'll be off to Madrid. Do you know what, I haven't, thinking about it, we haven't actually seen a Fly PGS, have we, today, yet? No. I was getting myself a little confused. Easily done these days. That's age for you.
What's a PGS?
Fly Pegasus.
We've seen one.
Did we see one?
Yeah.
I forget.
Because I thought it was the thingy.
Oh, apparently we did see one earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
That thin liner thingy.
Okay.
I thought it was.
Oh, there we go.
Pegasus.
Let's get a quick update for you on everybody's favourite, the Airbus A380. He is feet dry, just going over Maldon.
How far's that?
Just gone, oh, where's that near? Just to give you an idea, it's just to the east of Chelmsford, so he is northeast of London. Between London and Ipswich, about halfway between London and Ipswich.
How long?
So he should be here in 27 minutes time.
27 minutes time. 27 minutes past 7. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock now. That's what your computer says. Your computer's 28 minutes.
Mr. T's just realised that my computer displaying the wrong time for some reason. It says it's 7 o'clock already, when in fact it's only just turned 6:30. Anyway, here we go. Iberia is rolling. Now, strangely, everything looks flat, and yet, I suppose it's not too bad. We are, yeah, we'll stick as we are then. We can see them. We can see them all the way through. Okay, let's have a little look what else is going on around us, see what, if anything, we've got coming in that might be a little bit different or special. And alas, it looks like there's nothing that special, to be honest with you. Anyway, Jet 2 heading out now. We will follow him. And away they go. So we've got probably about half an hour left with you today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm being shouted at by Mr. T here. What's that, Ty?
There's another Norwegian.
I think that's the same one as before. That you saw him back over there before. But we do have two SAS Scandinavian airline services, or air services. One coming in from Stockholm over the North Sea currently, and another one coming in from Oslo. They're both A320s. So apologies for the camera. Every 10 minutes or so it seems to want to close the shutter on us. So it's something I'm going to have to look into, try and work out how we stop it from doing that as often. I know it's all about preventing the sensor from overheating, but it is blooming annoying. I'm wondering whether to risk taking the rain cover off. It doesn't take long to throw over it, does it? No. Okay, apologies if you just saw something go quickly over the screen. That was just me removing the rain cover off the camera. The weather seems pretty okay at the moment, so thought I'd remove that for a bit. Just going to try and do a little adjustment on the camera again. So apologies for this. It's trying to get it back as we had it earlier. Unfortunately, it's, you know, nothing ever works properly, does it? It always seems to switch and change. We have got inbound in about 20 minutes from Dusseldorf, the Eurowings A319. Oh, and here we go. Here's our next departure. Let's see how this looks. Now, by my reckoning, if you've got everything level, you can start at one side, you should be able to pan straight across. Yes, things will look a little bit closer, and then it should be about the same when you look out there. Clearly it's not, so I'm not level. In fact, I must be anything but level. So let's have a look. So we are level one way, definitely. I think we're not level on the other way though. So let's just see if we can adjust that anymore. Not that way we can't, so we'll have to do it another way. About there, I think. So we'll give that a go. So bear with us and see all these little adjustments, So I'm just going to have a quick pan around. Oh, that's looking a lot more level, isn't it? Yep, I'm a lot happier with that. Oh, we get there. We're like British Rail. We get there. Unless there's a strike on, and then we don't. We've just been passed by one of the airfield operations vehicles. The unsung heroes and army that keep an airport and an airfield running. Making sure that nothing is going to get in the way of the aircraft arriving and departing and spoil everybody's fun. Another TUI taxiing out back there as well. Let's just have a little look, see. There he is. Trying to hide. You cannot hide from us. And here we go.
In 2 minutes, so when the airplanes arrive.
Well, let's see how the pan does this time. Oh yes, we're level again.
away.
This one's coming.
So let's just get this camera back round. There's our next one taxiing out. It is the TUI,
This one's coming in up there.
and we have got a KLM Embraer 175 just coming into land. Let's see if we can spot him, shall we? There we are. Let me just zoom in a little bit for you. I will just see how he does, see what the wind is like. Early on they were getting blown around quite a bit, so we will see how he does. Yeah, he's still getting a little bit of buffeting around there, but not as bad as it was. Oh, just as the camera decides it's time to turn itself off again. Well,
Just gonna have a look out for the Airbus.
there he is there. But if we just look back, yeah, that windsock is out quite strong, so there is quite a crosswind for them.
9 minutes and the Eurowings is coming in.
And Eurowings is due here in 9 minutes from Dusseldorf. There we go. Embraer 175 KLM.
Can't find the Airbus here. No idea where the other ship is. Oh, that's the one. 20 minutes.
Okay. Mr. T has just informed me the Airbus A380 is due here in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. And he will be our final arrival on the stream for today. Because unfortunately then we will have to think about packing up and heading for home. Because we do need some food. Honest. And away he goes.
Did we actually have?
Another EasyJet just landing over on 23 right. Just on his rollout there. You can see the old control tower there. Above Terminal 1.
Eurowings arrived in 5 minutes.
And obviously we have the new modern air traffic control tower just there. We'll just do a little shout out hello to anybody that is over there. That is of course the Runway Visitors Park area. And it looks like there's only about one person up on the ramp. Maybe two. So hello if you are at the Runway Visitors Park and the fairground. And that hangar there, well, that contains a beautiful aeroplane. History itself, Concorde. There are some other aircraft you can have a look around there. There's a Trident and a Nimrod. So we have some more arrivals. Let's just have a look in who's just landing here. Jet 2. And taxiing out, we've got a Ryanair. Ooh, a Ryanair. Gorgeous.
Now then, am I thinking? I thought Mr. T was opening some crisps then, but I was mistaken. He's obviously not as hungry as I thought he was. So the Eurowings, he is just turning over Glossop, ready to line up at about 9 miles finals, setting up on the ILS, that's the Instrument Landing System. A system that can be flown manually or automatically by the aircraft.
How hungry are you then? How hungry are you?
Oh, I'm being asked how hungry I am. Ho, 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 ho. I'm always hungry.
I know.
Oh, always hungry.
Even after tea when you say you don't want any pudding.
Oh, maybe just not quite as hungry as I was before when I say I don't want any pudding. It depends what's on offer. If it's cheesecake, I'm definitely hungry. Hint, hint, for anybody listening, I like cheesecake. Do send. Sponsor us by sending cheesecake. And away we go. Back round. We've got the Lufthansa lining up. Let's have a little zoom in on him, shall we? Oh, yes. What a beaut. And he's already rolling. We have got something landing behind him, a prop. And we'll have a quick look at what's just landing in a second. There he goes, he's in the air and away. Beautiful. Climbing through the bushes there. Let's swing it back round, let's have a look at what we just had there. Looks like an Aer Lingus to me. It is, there we go. I'm being told there's 1 minute to the Eurowings arrival. I can see their lights coming in the distance. There we go. And you might just be able to make him out there near the top of the screen.
7 minutes in the Airbus A380.
And the Airbus A380 apparently now is only 7 minutes away. Apparently. That means it must be approaching sort of the High Peak Glossop area. Mr. T is having a look for me. If it's only 7 minutes away, or 7 minutes until its planned arrival time, then yeah. Right. So I think that the camera doing this as much as it is now is because the sensor is obviously getting quite warm. So to protect the sensor from damage, it turns turns it off. Basically, it closes the shutter. Because the sensors work better in the cold. Ooh. And there we are, a jet time. Not seen one of those before. Maybe Mr. T can have a look at where that's just come from. And I'm just going to swing the camera around and we'll just have it ready for the Jet 2 there. Let me have a quick look and just see. Now that jet time is Scandinavian Air Services. Apparently that's a new one on me. I didn't know that. Every day is a school day. The Jet 2 that you can see on your screen, he will be departing very shortly to Alicante. And we've got the Eurowings. It's the Steiermark sticker version livery that's short finals now. You might even get to see him on the screen in just a moment. I'm just going to turn the camera a little bit. There he is. And it sounds to me like Jet 2 is just spooling up a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe not. We may have time to go over and have a look at the Eurowings. There it is. Ooh, Ryanair getting in the way. Yeah, Jet 2 is spooling his engines. There's the Eurowings. Beautiful. Anyway, as Jet 2 comes across us, we will pan onto him. Follow him out. Here he comes. I've been advised the Airbus A380 is due in about 2 minutes. We will see. Just bear with me a second. Sorry, what was that? Nope, nothing. I can see some lights out there, but I'm not sure whether they are the Airbus. No, they are not. They are the Aer Lingus ATR 72. I can just see on the approach. If I just swing that a little bit, you might make him out. There he is. Behind that, there's the Ryanair 737 from Berlin. And behind that is the Emirates A380. We've got a few just taxiing out as well there. Sun Express taxiing out, followed by Lufthansa in the Star Alliance livery. He's heading back to Munich. So the Dublin ATR 72 Aer Lingus just about to touch down. You'll see him pop out any second from behind. There he is. Safely down. And would you believe the A380 is just going past where we live. Just gone past our house now. So the rest of the family, if they'd looked out, would have been able to see that. I very much doubt they will have done. They'll probably, because it's almost 7 o'clock, be doing other things. So the next lights I can see already are that of the Ryanair short finals. He's about a mile out, and he is followed by the A380. So the light is starting to fade a little bit now here for us. There's the Ryanair landing, coming in to land.
We're going home to have tea.
I've just been asked that immortal question, are we going for tea? I think somebody is getting hungry. He's just munched a whole packet of crisps. Okay, so that's the Ryanair landing. So the next one to land will be the King, the Beast of the Skies. I can see his lights in the distance. It will be the Emirates A380. In the meantime though, let's follow this departure for Ryanair. Rotate and airborne. Away he goes, perfectly timed. We'll just give the camera a few seconds, guys, just to let that sensor cool. It will give us a little longer then before it shuts down. I can see the A380. It is very close, so I'm going to get the camera back up and running again. You can see him there. We can all see him there. Look at the size of it. Just as we are getting a little bit of light rain, and I've already taken the rain cover off. I said light rain, it's getting heavier. I'm going to have to throw the rain cover on. I will try and do this very, very quickly so that we don't miss the landing. It's not going on, so forget it. I will just cover over like this. It is the heaviest shower we've had. We are getting drenched. Do we care? No, of course we don't. There we are. And the A380 has landed. And Sun Express is powering up. He's going to take off right through this. Here he comes. Well, he waited until the worst of the rain has arrived to land. The camera is wet and I am wet. So the airport, it looks almost like it's disappearing in the sort of the rain over there. I'm just going to quickly spin round. Look at this, it's just disappearing in the rain.
Good Lord. Wow. Right, well, I think, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to call it at that. So, yeah, before we get any more wet, even the laptop is completely soaked. I'm going to have to be careful, draining the water off that, and hope it doesn't go boom. So what I'm going to do then, ladies and gentlemen, is say thank you very much for joining us today. It's been great, and we'll catch you again sometime in the near future, hopefully. Hopefully it won't be as long as it has been to this one. I will end the stream in just a moment. I'm just trying to get the laptop to recognise my finger. There we go. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure.